How much nut can you handle? How about an entire pie's worth? Welcome to this week's episode of 52 Weeks of Baking, where we're making peanut butter banana cream pie using Nutter Butters and some fresh bananas. One of the star components of this dish is the crust, because we are going to make a Nutter Butter crust. So there's gonna be peanut butter filling and a peanut butter crust. We're gonna put the Nutter Butters into the food processor to get our crumb for the crust. Good thing I bought the family size. No explosions this time. A little longer. Give me a second. Don't put this in there. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. It's fine. Use your brain. Crumb. Nice crumb for the crust. Going to melt half a stick of butter and then combine that with the Nutter Butter crumbs, and then we're going to press that into a pie pan for the crust. Microwave. Now we're going to take the crust mixture that we put together and press it into our pie pan. The trick with crusts for pies that are going to be chilled is to not press the crust in there too tightly. Otherwise, once you cut into it, it's going to crack or it won't. It'll be like a brick, basically. Basically, just want it till it's not loose anymore. So we're going to pop this crust into the oven, and then we're going to prep our filling as it bakes. So before the filling goes into that pie crust, we're gonna have a chocolate ganache layer. So I'm gonna prep that by simmering some heavy cream, and then we're gonna pour it over some chopped up chocolate. Are you a true peanut butter boy? Gonna use a semi-sweet chocolate bar for the chocolate ganache. I don't feel like chopping the chocolate, and I've never had an issue of breaking it over chopping it before, so I'm just gonna stick with this method. I think Elvis was a big fan of peanut butter and banana, but he ate his in sandwich form. Those are actually pretty good. Put a little honey on there, or just skip the honey and buy peanut butter, honey peanut butter. But I don't think anyone loves peanut butter as much as my dog, Baby, and bananas. We got our cream heated up to just a simmer. You don't want it boiling, otherwise that's too hot. I'm gonna pour it over that broken up chocolate, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then stir it, and then that will turn into the ganache. So this pie is more of like a cream cheese peanut butter pie. The first step I'm gonna do is make some whipped cream, and then I'm going to set that aside, and we'll mix peanut butter and cream cheese together for the rest of the peanut butter filling. I feel like I make this all the time and I never use all of it. It doesn't help that my boyfriend doesn't like sweets. European ass. We got our chocolate ganache made. I'm gonna set that aside and finish making the rest of the peanut butter filling. Check out the baked crust. I'm gonna set this aside and let it cool while we finish that filling. Since my last video, we got an equipment upgrade. My hand mixer of 5 years broke. Everyone on Reddit recommended the 9-speed KitchenAid hand mixer, so that's what we got. I now have my whisk attachment, which was also broken on the old hand mixer, so there's gonna be less of a mess when I make whipped cream now. I'm gonna make this whipped cream, and you're not gonna be able to hear me. I got my stiff peaks, semi-stiff. You don't want them too stiff. Then you're gonna be close to butter territory. I'm gonna mix together cream cheese, peanut butter, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract for the rest of the filling. What's more satisfying than opening a fresh jar of peanut butter? Being the first one to spoon into it. One cup of peanut butter. I used almost the entire jar of peanut butter, no shame. You don't need too much powdered sugar because there is the sweetness from the peanut butter itself. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. This is our peanut butter cream cheese mixture. I'm going to fold in the heavy whipping cream that we whipped up earlier. This mixture reminds me of peanut butter fudge from the smell alone. And if you're a true peanut butter boy, peanut butter roll or peanut butter candy, big fan. We got a creamy peanut butter mixture. Now it's time to assemble the pie. Let's take the ganache that I made and we're going to layer that on the bottom of the pie crust. Let's slice up a banana and we're gonna layer that over the chocolate ganache filling. We have some freshly ripe bananas so they're not too sweet. Nobody loves banana more than Bailey Bean. Bailey, lay down. Bailey, speak. Speak. Good, speak. Good banana. The final step for now will be adding the peanut butter filling, and then we're gonna pop that in the fridge and let it cool for about 5 hours. It's peanut buttery, it's sweet, it's banana-y. It's going in the fridge for 5 hours. We got our pie out of the refrigerator. It's been chilling until it's set. I'm going to make some whipped cream in my whipped cream maker and top it with that. To make the whipped cream, I just mixed a little bit of heavy whipping cream and some sugar together. And I'm gonna put it in my whipped cream maker. This is the best invention ever. Fingers crossed it doesn't explode. Voila. You gotta shake it real good. I'm gonna start cutting into it. Hopefully I didn't press my graham crackers down too hard. Ready for that? A beautiful crust. Beautiful layers. Let's give it a taste. I'm a little afraid I shouldn't have done the chocolate ganache on the bottom. I don't like it. I don't like it. The banana doesn't go with all of the components. The peanut butter cheesecake mixture by itself is really good, but then I taste the banana and it's not very cohesive. 0 out of 10. So it turns out I can't handle this much nut. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you check out my other 52 Weeks of Baking episodes and stay tuned next week as I take on a Victoria sponge cake.